told you, it's your boy Toco Tim here again. We can't go nowhere, so I in the kitchen and now went and make a little market. So again, ready to cook a little thing. Right, but I said before I start to cook, let me take the little time to give all you a little story. This one again from Caribbean Stories from the Boca Snit Fest 2011. And this one, it called Trouble in the Market. Yes, Trouble in the Market. So let me go on. Let me hear about trouble in the market. It was a very busy morning in Chaguanas Market because it is a special market day for the vendors. They are all competing to see who will get the most sales. And there's a special prize for the most successful vendor. Quite early, the shoppers begin to arrive. They know that it is a good day to get great bargains. Soon, there are more than 50 people busily haggling with the vendors. You know what's the haggle? That's when you don't want to pay what the people say. They say $2 a pound. You want it for $1 a pound. You want it for $1.50. Oh gosh, it's $2 a pound. Right. So don't haggle. But we Trinidadian, so we ain't no other way. We just have to haggle. Right? So they're haggling with the vendors to get the best prices for their vegetables, fish, and meat. Santana, Richard, Jane, and Vanny are ready. They arrived much earlier than their customers. It is still dark when they set up their stalls. Richard has his delicious snacks nicely arranged. Oh gosh, that must be nice, eh? When you go in the market and a man arrange his snacks nice. Oh God, my mouth watering. Yes, and Santana has piles of freshly caught fish, king, carrot, and redfish on ice. Here now, man. Oh Lord! Hey! Toco Tim love a provision and redfish, you know. If you want to see me smile, give me some provision and redfish. Yes, man. Oh, gosh. And you see a carrot head? Oh, God. Hey. Jane is well stocked with vegetables, and Vanny has everybody's favorite fruits, sweet and ripe, and set out to look pretty. Everyone knows it's a good day to go to the market, and that includes 4 thieves. Boy, people working hard in the market and them want a thief. They are there early too, checking out the scene, deciding who to rob and when to pounce. Before they go and look to dig a little yam or some kind of thing, plant peas or some kind of thing, they look in the thief. Eh? The thieves work in pairs. 2 of them, Mark and Bob, are professional thieves. Imagine you're a professional thief. That is your profession. That is what you're doing. Robbing people. Mark is tall, white and muscular, with a ponytail, lots of rings on his fingers, and a dragon tattoo on his arm. His partner in crime, Bob, is also tall, dressed in black, with steel-tipped boots, oversized jeans, diamond earrings, and a gold tooth to match. He is wearing a mask. Well, look thing now, he wearing a mask. Everybody have to wear mask now, so you can't say who is thief and who is vendor. My lords, more and more shoppers arrive at the market, and the vendors are serving them as quickly as possible so they could win the prize. Mark and Bob and 2 other thieves, Narayan and Marvin, arrive at the market in a red Mercedes-Benz convertible that they stole the night before. So they come in the thief, not even in their own car. They thief in a car to thief. Like everyone else at the market, they are looking for bargains. But they do not plan to pay. They start checking out the vendors who are doing well. They spot Santana, the most popular fish vendor. They mix up with the crowd all the time, watching quietly as Santana sells his catch and gathers a lot of money. When Mark thinks there are enough dollars in Santana's little box, he walks straight up to Santana and pulls a gun out of his back pocket. He does it so fast and quietly that no one notices for a while. Boy, in the middle of the day, brisk in front of all them people, you're thieving ball. He puts the gun to Santana's head. This is a hole up, he says in his ear. Slowly, people begin to notice that a robbery is taking place. In a flash, Bob pulls out a gun. If anybody screams or tries to call the police, we will shoot. Mark takes Santana's money and the best of the remaining kingfish too. Oh gosh, you think the man money and he fish? Leave something now. Put that fish in a bag, he orders Santana. Meanwhile, Vanny, who is some distance away, sees what's going on and calls the police. She's brave, but Bob is swift. In the blink of an eye, a shot rings out and Vanny's on the ground wounded. Jane runs out to help her friend, trips Bob as he moves in front of her and grabs a gun as she thumps onto the ground, holding his wrist. She is too angry to be scared. Prepare to meet your maker, she screams. Jane aims the gun at Bob. He laughs. Shoot me, he says. Jane pulls the trigger. Click! The gun has no more bullets. Well, look at thing. You thieving, you're coming to rob people and you can't even buy bullets for your gun. Click, click! Bob laughs and goes after Jane as she runs, trying to hide under the stalls. Just then, they hear the siren outside. The police have arrived. Vanny's call got through. The customers start to scream and run, grabbing their crying children and hiding behind vendors' stalls. The customers start to scream and run, grabbing their crying children and hiding behind vendors' stalls, baskets, benches, or any wall that they could find to protect them. But some children end up being grabbed as hostages by the other thieves. Marvin and Narain, they have been arrested before and have no intention of being arrested again. Not this time. Using the children as shields, Marvin and Narain make their way to the stolen Benz. They push the children away as they jump in and speed away, leaving their fellow thieves behind. A police car chases them, its siren blasting. Bob has his hands up as the police approach him. Just stay like that. We'll shoot you if we have to, says the policeman. Policeman in your skin now. You are under arrest. Just then, there's a sound of a gunshot nearby. Another policeman has wounded Mark in the leg as he's trying to escape. You're running? Boo-hoo! Still holding the bag of fish and the box of cash, Mark is now on the ground, holding his leg and making a funny sound that is a little bit like crying. I don't want to play bad. The police take the two thieves in handcuffs away. Customers who were hiding come out and begin to attack the thieves as they leave, beating them and throwing produce, vendors' stools, anything they could lift to throw at them. Meanwhile, the other two thieves, Narain and Marvin, lose control of the very fast Mercedes-Benz getaway car while speeding on the highway. They end up being badly injured and taken away by the police. After her bravery, Vanny is taken to the hospital. She is badly hurt, but she survives. Jane too becomes well known for having a lot of courage. All four thieves are brought to justice for their crimes and are in prison today. You see, thieving don't pay. Learn to plan something. Look at where you end up, in prison. Right? Which just goes to show it does not pay to be a criminal. It is much better to be an honest person and help others. The end. Crack, crack. Monkey breaky back for a piece of pumarak. Wire Ben. Story end. Yes, Olia. Right, Olia. Now remember, if you want more stories, you could go to www.tocotim.com. That is www.tocotim.com. Yes, Olia. More stories again, and we love to be here. Now, Olia, I spend all my time telling all your stories. Let me go and cook my market. I gone.